Hey y'all, it's MB, also known as, actually no, it's Easy. Why do I do this? Like every, why do I do this? Like every intro, I'm like, hey, I'm Zizi, also known as MB, and then I'm like, no, actually, but my name is Zizi, and also known as MB. This is my channel. Welcome. This is session 3. I know I had said in the previous video that I will not be counting the sessions, but I feel like I've already started. So like it's gonna be a bit inconsistent, or like it's gonna mess up the whole groove of the titling if I don't like number. And I know it's not that big of a deal, I know it's not that deep, but like I'm a very particular person. Like I love things in a certain order. I'm not OCD, but I do love things in a certain order. I like them looking a certain way. Like I don't know, if I were to go on my channel and look at the playlist, the deep listening room playlist, I would want to see cohesive numbering. You feel me? I hope you do. Anyways, welcome to Deep Listening Room Session 3, period. Today's session is not as deep or introspective as the previous ones. We are toning it down a little bit because I feel like that is needed, especially for myself. I've had a very hard week. I've had a very hard week. A very hard week. Emotional turmoil, mental turmoil, spiritual turmoil. You feel me? So because I had a very hard week or complicated week, I felt it right to tone it down a little bit. So the theme of this week is not as heavy. And also, like, I'm one that believes that if I'm going through something, the rest of the collective could be going through it as well. So yeah, today's episode, today's session slash episode is gonna be a recap of my monthly media consumptions. So it's gonna be media, movies, and music. Some of the stuff that I have consumed are all stuff, but like I feel like essentially I'm putting you on, or I am connecting you to like maybe things that you were not aware of, or like highlighting things that you were not aware of, and just sharing stuff that are like entertaining or like important to me. You feel me? Yeah, so we're finna start with music. So it's gonna be music, media, and movies. Media, music, and movies. I think that makes sense. So media is gonna be social media pages, can be digital art, it can be, let me think, YouTube accounts, it can be Instagram, it can be TikTok, whatever is not like music or movies. I don't know, or like short span media. Does that even make sense? But anyways, y'all know what time it is. Always have my journal. So with media, okay, these are like two pages or two accounts that are on TikTok. One is called, okay, one of my favorite ones is called this page. What is it called again? Hold on. Okay, I believe I did not write it down. So let me look it up, and then after that, I'm gonna tell you what that page is called. I know it seems like I'm a bit disorganized because I am disorganized this week. Like I had said, my energy has been thrown off, like it's been off a loop this week. I wasn't supposed to record. I didn't want to record actually this week. Yeah, I didn't want to record this week, but I took it upon myself to just do it, you know. Like I said in the previous video, I'm trying to show up no matter how I feel. So this is me just doing that. What is this page called? I also sent it to my friend Sunshine, and she was so like intrigued by it. Let me look for this page. Oh yeah, it is called. Okay, the page is called at Blacklight. It's spelled BLVCKL exclamation GHT. And then they have like different segments on the not the channel, the page. They have different segments. Like it's you guys will see. I'll put it up, and this time I'm really gonna put shit up because I keep on saying that I will do that, and then I get lazy. But this is my work, so I have to do this shit and be serious about it. Okay, my favorite segment on this is called Cryptid Dating Show. So these are AI generated, right? It's a intergalactic dating show. It's humans that are linked with like intergalactic unheard of species. So every episode is different. Every episode is a different concept. Not like a different concept, but like the characters have so much detail to them. Like you can see that it was well thought out. Like this person, the person that generated this took their time, and yeah, the details are there. Hearing I don't know how else to describe it, but it's pretty good. I love it. It's not that long. If you have a very short attention span, I was about to say like me, but like I don't have a short attention span. But for like things like TikTok and Instagram, I'm not trying to watch no long media on those platforms. So yeah, that is the first show or like first media thing. And then I have this this page on Instagram. It is called Betrayed Vibes. It's dope as fuck. It's probably not that deep, actually probably won't be that deep for a lot of people. They'll be like, okay, girl, what the fuck? But for me, it is so cool because first it has like these motivational or like relatable or like enlightened quotes, and then with those quotes in the background they have like rappers or like trappers and all of that. I love these because they are sort of a paradox, because when you think of rappers and you think of trappers, you don't necessarily think about enlightenment. You don't think about spiritual development and all of that. And I like that because how do you even think of that, you know? I mean, like, because we used to have like those 2010s below ones that were like hella burnt, like, no, actually not burnt, like fried. And then you'll have like ghetto aesthetics, and then you'd have like a very serious quote on it. I guess this is kind of influenced by that, and I'll also put up a picture of that. Hopefully I get like a proper picture to reference because I haven't seen those in a very long time. But it also sparks the question of like, at least for me, it sparks the question of like, why can't spirituality or enlightenment or self-development be linked to ghetto shit? You feel me? Like, why? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I be my mind is my mind. But I really enjoy this page, Betrayed Vibes, and if that's your type of shit, and like if you like subbing people like me, then I feel like yeah, 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 period. And then with music, yeah, it's media, music, and movies, right? With music, and I don't want them to be like hella things under each category, because I'm also trying to not make the videos hella long, because like I said, y'all be having very short attention spans, you feel me? So we're trying to avoid that. Oh yeah, with music, okay, so I Am Music has, well, no, yeah, actually, I Am Music has recently dropped, you feel me? And if you know me personally, which now you should know, I am a Cardi fan to the bone, you feel me? So I've been listening to that back to back to back. I think that's the only album that I've been listening to that has recently dropped. My favorite songs on I Am Music are, okay, I'm gonna rank them. You Are Open, actually, I'm open to, not criticism because it's not that deep. I'm open to conversations about this. I don't know, because I like discussing music as well. But yeah, shit is subjective. But I'm open to your own opinions and like what you have to say about it. I'm gonna rank my top. I'm gonna say top 5, I think. Yeah. So number 1 for me personally has to be Opium Baby. As someone who has listened to, what do you call this, underground music, and like speaker knockers for like a very long time, I can take it. I can take it. Like I can take it honestly. I saw this other TikTok. This other girl was like, like all that listening to underground music has led up to this moment, which is how I feel. You feel me? So I feel like that's how, or that's why I appreciate IM music, because I'm used to noise. You feel me? So yeah. And then number two, I think has to be. Let me think. I think has to be K-pop. Yeah, there's no reason. I listened to the leaks. It wasn't called K-pop though. It was what was it called again? I forgot what it was called. I think it was called ketamine. If I'm not mistaken. I think it was called that. And then number three, Crank. Yeah. Yeah, I think Crank. Sorry. I think Crank has to be number three. No specific reason as well. I enjoy Swamp Izzo's ad-libs on the song. On the song, I know it doesn't sound like a valid enough reason, but amen. Amen. That's just my shit. You feel me? And then number four, let me think. I don't know. Like I want to say Hood by Air, but like those are like, I don't know if I can count them because they were leaked before, and I had like already, like I know what's up. You feel me? So I don't know. So I'm gonna just stick to three because I don't want to take it far. Also, Good Credit is pretty good. Kendrick Lamar as well. Fire. Hold on. I actually forgot about a song. What is it called again? Shit. Give me a second. But it's with Skepta. What it's called? And I listen to this every day. Like what the fuck? But yeah, it's with Skepta. Actually, let me look it up because I don't like not knowing. Like, that is not my. That is not my shit. Let me see. Skepta. Oh yeah, Toxic. Toxic is fire as well. Skepta, fire as well. Fire. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. But yeah, next on music, JT dropped as well. Ran Out was fire for the girlies. You feel me? For the bad itches. Period. Even though I am not a bad, but I do love low vibrational music. I love low vibrational music. I love tricked out music or tricking music. I really enjoy that. I feel like it's such like a unappreciated part of like pop culture or like black culture. You feel me? So yeah, I love that shit. What else? Let me think. In terms of music, I mean, I've been listening to Hype Williams, but like Hype Williams is some old shit. For you guys who don't know who Hype Williams is, or like are a bit confused, Hype Williams is a group that was formed by Dean Blunt and Inger Copeland. I think so. I've been on that for quite some time, but nothing is like it. I don't know. Nothing is like it. So once in a while, I do have a tendency of going back and just like re-listening. Especially, I think it's the Rainbow Edition, if I'm not mistaken. That has to be my favorite one. So yeah, I do be there. I do be, yeah, repeatedly. Period. And then movies. Let me think. Movies. I rewatched what do you call this movie again? After Sun. It is I almost said 24A. Like what the fuck? It's an A24 movie. It is deep. Excuse me. It is deep. It is profound, I think. If you enjoy movies that are not literal, that will have you thinking, movies, let me say movies, bro, like what the fuck? No. If you enjoy movies that are not literal, that are profound, movies that will make you cry, I guess, then I do suggest that you do watch After Sun. It is about a father and a daughter, but I think the main focus for the movie is on the father. At the beginning, it does seem like it's about the daughter and blase, 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 but like it's about the father. And trigger warning, the father suffers with depression, but he is fighting, I guess, for his daughter, and he's trying to be a father, you feel me? He ends up taking his daughter to a trip. I forgot where, I think. No, I don't think actually. I forgot where. If I do think of it, or if I do search it and then I find it, I'll put it up. But they go on a trip, and basically on this trip, the father sort of like deals with like a lot of existential things. I'm sorry, it felt heavy for me to talk about this, but the father deals a lot with existential things. The daughter was young, so she was kind of oblivious to everything that was going on. They have a great holiday from the daughter's perspective, and then I think he ends up like unaliving himself, I guess. And then years later, I think it's the daughter's birthday, and she's like reminiscing, and you know how girls are during like their birthdays, but she's reminiscing and all of that, and then she decides to replay like those videos. I also think to like understand or like to see signs of the father being depressed, because she was so like oblivious to them when she was younger. And then she rewatched the tapes, and it all made sense, you know, like every hidden part that she couldn't see or was unaware of because she was young. She could, yeah, she could see. You feel me? So that was sad. I'm not gonna lie, that was really sad. I enjoy the movie a lot. Um, I like crying, so anything for a good cry, I guess. But yeah, and then the last thing I watched, or like the last media I consumed, actually it's not the last, but because we are trying to like keep it very minimal. Um, the last one or movie I watched was what is this movie called? I saw the TV Glow, I think. It is also a A24 movie. This one is a real death. I don't know what to say. It was so terrible. Like, I don't know if I just didn't get it, and maybe I'll look up like what do you call this, like um pieces on it, or like reviews or some shit like that, or like analyses about it, and I'll try to understand what the movie was about. But I talked to someone about it as well, and they they didn't get it as well. So I don't think it's a me problem. It felt redundant. It felt slow. There was no climax. Um, Climax. The fuck? There was no climax. The fuck am I talking about, bro? Like, I'm thinking about the weather now. No, there was no climax. It was. I don't remember anything about the movie. I'm not gonna even hold you guys. I don't know what the movie was about. I remember two characters, a boy that was younger, and then a girl that was in high school, and then hotel what do they call that show? Hotel something. But it was no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. But yeah, those are my monthly movie consumptions. Y'all know what to do. Like, subscribe, and share if you care. Also, please suggest next movies. No, let me say next movies. Next episodes, next sessions, like ideas for like the next sessions or episode. I love you guys very much so, and I will see you next week. Actually, I'm not quite sure if I am gonna post next week. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to like, you know, I feel like I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. Yeah, I love you guys. Period. Bye.